In chapters 20 and 21 of Dune by Frank Herbert, the betrayal of House Atreides reaches its climax through the actions of Dr. Wellington Yue. Chapter 20 opens with an intense scene where Dr. Yue stands over the unconscious body of Duke Leto Atreides, reflecting on the tragic turn of events that led to the capture of House Atreides by the Harkonnens. Dr. Yue, having disabled the house shields which allowed the Harkonnen forces to invade, is confronted by a soldier dressed in a Harkonnen uniform. This soldier, however, is actually one of the Emperor's elite Sardaukar troops, disguised to implicate the Harkonnens solely in the attack. Despite the heavy cost, Yue attempts to salvage what he can of his honor by hiding Duke Leto's signet ring in the thopter intended for Paul and Jessica's escape, hinting at his deeper plan to undermine the Harkonnens and save the Atreides heirs. Chapter 21 shifts the perspective to Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, who is eagerly observing the dire consequences of his elaborate scheme against the Atreides. As the Harkonnen artillery forces the remaining Atreides troops into a hopeless situation, the Baron's focus is drawn to the captured Duke Leto, brought before him in chains and heavily drugged. The Baron's interaction with Peter, his twisted mentat, and Dr. Yu reveals a web of deceit, betrayal, and brutality. It is disclosed that the Baron promised Dr. Yue the release of his tortured wife, Wana, in exchange for his betrayal, a promise the Baron had no intention of keeping. In a cruel twist of fate, Peter kills Dr. Yue with a stab to the back, under the Baron's cold command. In his final moments, Duke Leto Atreides, although drugged and chained, learns that his son Paul and consort Jessica have escaped, kindling a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. The Baron, seeking information on their whereabouts, threatens Leto with torture. Leto, clinging to memories of his life on Caladan and the beauty of Arrakis, prepares to enact his final act of defiance, using a poisoned false tooth given to him by Yue. As the Baron leans in close, Leto bites down on the tooth, releasing a deadly gas. The chapter concludes with a description of Leto's sacrifice, which results in the deaths of Peter and the Baron's guard captain, though the Baron barely escapes. The aftermath reveals the Baron's frustration and fear as he must demonstrate to an inquiring Sardaukar officer the cleanliness of Duke Leto's death, a task made difficult by the near success of Leto's assassination attempt. These chapters brilliantly encapsulate the themes of betrayal, sacrifice, and the complex interplay of power within the universe of Dune. Herbert masterfully conveys the emotional depth of his characters, their motivations, and the inevitable consequences of their actions, setting the stage for the unfolding epic saga of Paul Atreides' rise against the backdrop of interstellar politics, environmental challenges, and the mystical prophecy of the Kwisatz Haderach. Thanks for watching our Bookly Crash Course summary video. Check out the Bookly Crash Course channel for the full chapter summary playlist and even more complete book summaries. Until next time.